Welcome back. It seems there's quite a little bit left with the story here, and we're going to be doing Chapter 1, Act 4, Prelude, which requires us speaking to Catherine.
Traveler, please, over here.
Oh?
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
Reasonably so, but more companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Yeah. So just some distant relative of Kaya's then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Sounds like a tough customer.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, alright then. About that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, Chapter 1, Act 4, Prelude. Alright, let's go ask Lawrence about the stranger. And yes, that bit before was recorded ages ago because I accidentally triggered it. Yeah. Lawrence, you've been waiting a while.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
So, I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch. Keeps going around shouting Kiryu-chan. It's very strange.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb.
No. Alright then. Black hair, like snakeskin jacket. You may have seen him, it stands out.
He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
I swear. If it's Majima, dressed up, that blonde wig, all that type of stuff, it can't be Majima.
It's getting really festive now, and business is booming
What?
too.
You need something?
Need something? So, I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Yeah, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Whatever these Sunsettias look like, there's no way they're sweeter than the ones I'm already
there
selling.
There really are some unique-looking Sunsettias around Cape Oath.
Badoop indeed, Sarah. I really need to turn off the Discord noise. But, you seeing this, Miles? Miles! Miles!
Wind go with you.
Charles, you'll never guess what I saw.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Guess I'll go to the second. Wait on the seat by the railing. By the railing.
Hey.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Kill you, child! I still could. Wait, is there a third floor? Oh, there is, but it's behind a door. It's just very much like I've been here several times. Just like, wait, is there another floor I've never been up to?
Hey.
You call that an eye patch? Like, really? Ooh, message board for employers and job seekers.
What would you like?
Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
So, I'm a traveler?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Have you seen my sister? Looks like me. Quite a bit.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Has anybody seen my sister?
That little one beside you.
Emergency food, we've covered this.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Well, I was hoping to invite you to, adventure with us.
Sure.
Huh?
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
Payment, you say?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it? What's the catch?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's the 500 mora.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Yeah, are they fact-based questions, or it's just that simple thing of you want to know more details? Like, what kind of questions? Do I need to answer them all correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. only about differences in attitude.
I think you'll find that depends on the question, not the answer, mate.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Well, alright then.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that animo archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that Venti's, whoops?
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
It was me.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Everyone in Liyue Harbor.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none of them.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought. You really are similar to her.
What do you mean by her?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
No. This wasn't part of the agreement. You're changing the rules now, mate. Well, I have met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Come to think of it, since the Stormterror's incident ended, we haven't,
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
it won't defeat me.
Uh-huh! We're super duper strong!
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
I'm glad we're going back to the Abyss stuff, because it did feel a bit abrupt in how that story ended. It was sort of that case of like, it's clearly going to carry on later, so it's like, well, I'm glad we're going back to that for a little bit. Temple of the Falcon. Been a long time since I've been here. Wait, do I have to go outside? Oh, I see.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
But the way he's talking, it's like, feels like he's gonna be one of the Archons. It's just... Or something else like that. Like an Adepti or something along those lines.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, That'll spare me the explanation either way.
That's a fair point. It's like, what is it? What does it look like? Let's just go find it, then you'll know. Right, fair enough. Can't really argue with the logic.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
That was weird, I was pressing R2.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 70.
Isn't there a chest here somewhere? I'm sure I saw one. Get some of the meat as well while we're at it. Oh, there we go. Wasn't the one I was after. I'm sure there was another. Yeah, there you are. Get some lovely primo gems.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
So warm. A bit of warmth at the moment. It was snowing here the other day in the UK, which is rare for the end of March. Very rare. Only a little bit. Just what you'd want to know. Oh. But I could glide in all lovely like, but no. Wrong one. There we go.
Power that isn't touched on!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Swirl. Mark 2. You're toast!
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Could you tell me more about the Abyss Order?
The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
What did we get though? Oh, not bad, not bad. I'll take the hero's wit, because I'm going to get some new characters in future. I will need that, won't I? Can't miss this radish.
Well, we're in Wolvendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Or if they decide they're hungry. What the hell?
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You know that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that, floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Now, it's a shame the very odd Hit-a-girl, Hit-a-chill, whatever it's called, isn't around. Could have killed him while he was here. Or well, made him leave and go to another dimension of some sort. I have seen him about. I'm not going searching for him yet. Let's get this, because I will need this white iron in future. Especially with the plans I've got, because I'm guaranteed a certain 5-star pull in future, and I'm not going to save it up and get Venti and everything like that. Like, no, no, no. Let's wait for the next banner. Yeah. Like, based on that quest that we'd done previously, it's like...
And there's another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Absorption test.
I'm going in! Out of the way!
Is that... lot? Yes. Guess I'll pick that up. But yeah, it's, Tarty's the next banner. So it's very much like I'm pretty much going to try and get him, and I haven't guaranteed pull on the banner's 5-star next, so...
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Out of the way!
It also helped to have a different element, so it's like... you can take down shields and stuff like this. Would be nice. Ugh! I've seen the square pattern going on before.
Stand clear. Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Have you finished searching?
We found lots of signs of the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself. But they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Stormterror's lair. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Stormterror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Stormterror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the east had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Just keeping an eye on his design, though. There's a lot similar, like with his cape and stuff like that, that's very, very reminiscent of Paimon.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Take cover!
Oh, got interrupted. How dare they?
To ashes!
Where did you go? There.
Nice and spiked. 5308, absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Damn you.
Why do they never miss? Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the
I'm not gonna
morning.
get it landing, am I? We long to charge, then we'll just go with that. Don't attack that! The guy with the shield! God damn it.
Race you. Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
It is quite a shame.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
You seem to be familiar with journeys.
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
But this has sparked thoughts in my head of just the idea of, like, maybe our sister didn't arrive on this world at the same time. Also, the rocks behind him, I can get them. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
I sensed something familiar on that cliff.
Huh? What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment the previous time we came here, too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss? The Call of the Void?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
I want to go demolish those rocks that I saw. Where were they?
Whoa,
There.
Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
I do like it when I find random ones like this. Although it looks like it may have just been a respawn of a chest. I remember being told chests don't respawn. They do, just not anything other than common ones. Common ones respawn. Just strange advice to be told. And especially when I got told it, because I was currently going around finding respawn chests. So I knew it was wrong.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time, you say?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
No, don't ask that. Ask, how long ago was that?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
I'm thinking just that maybe the sister arrived like 200 years ago, 100 years ago, 10 years ago, 6 months ago. I don't know. I need more information there. Because there, we were encased.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
I could feel her.
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes. The moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Regardless, I have to get to the bottom of the...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
I will find her.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Okay, there's the prelude complete then. Gears of Destiny. Ooh, not bad. So now we just need to wait for the actual 1.4 update in regards to the Archon story. But that's not as done just yet. I've still got to wait a day, get that achievement, to unlock a key. Alright, fair enough. Got an extra 5. Yeah, I've got to wait a day to get another key down here in the quests. And then we'll view Zhongli's. I feel like Zhongling's will be the most important out of these in regards to what we've done. I could be completely wrong. It could be like something really important. Maybe like Yangu? Was that her name? I mean, it says on the screen, but you know, you get the joke. You get the joke. Go along with it. Yangu? Was that it? I don't know. And obviously we need to get these in future as well. So it's like very much after today, that's when the videos are going to go sporadic. Just completely well, not random. There will be a pattern to it of like when I get the keys. And then obviously when the patch actually gets that 1.4 quest out, which? Where was it? It's in the notices. Yeah, this. Which will be that. We will be reunited. So I've got to wait a while for that. No idea when that is. Just a later date. So, we'll see you in the next part with the Zhongli story. Might be 2 parts, I'm not entirely sure, but after we've done that, it's waiting around for keys, really. So, see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.